everyone. This is Bobby from bn-games.com. I'm here doing another Basically Bullshit podcast, episode 31. Today is 12/28/2013. This is the last podcast of the year. Last show.
Yes. Unless we magically do one like in the next 3 days for some reason.
We do one just before midnight on New Year's.
Before.
Yeah. This is post-Australia.
Post-vacation.
Post-new phone.
Post-Christmas.
Post-Christmas.
Bobby's back on the right side of the equator.
Post-Canon T3.
Yeah.
Canon T3i.
Yeah, a lot of stuff has changed since the last
A lot of
one.
stuff has happened. I have a new mouse for my computer.
Oh man,
pretty
that's
important.
the biggest one right there. Game changer.
This is supposed to be Game of the Year stuff as well. I think we'll do that first because that's going to be easy. So, the nominees are...
It was Bioshock Infinite. Done. Let's continue.
The nominees are The Last of Us, Just Cause 2 multiplayer
Yes,
mod.
Just Cause 2 multiplayer
Considering
mod.
that didn't come out this year.
Considering
Yes, it did come out this year.
Well, okay,
Did?
the release was, but it technically the betas
Well,
and all that.
it was released.
It's been going in beta this year.
It was last year too.
Yeah, it was last year.
Was it last
Yeah,
year?
yeah, it was.
It
actually.
was.
Oh, I thought it was all this year.
Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Toe Jam and Earl 3, the beta for the Dreamcast.
That is the weird list.
Stormwind. I don't know how you say it.
Stormwind.
For the Dreamcast.
I'll say this: he's saying it's simple, but yet he's adding a lot of titles in there. He's gonna end up making it hard on himself.
Last Blade 2 for the Neo Geo CD.
Jeez.
No, it's The Last of Us. That's all we need to say.
Okay, well,
No, that one's the easy one because we all agree on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Most disappointing game of the year. Now this one is a hard one.
Oh shit.
So we have BioShock Infinite, which I know Timmy automatically is disagree with.
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing with that. I was disappointed with it.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I wasn't disappointed with that. I thought that was a good game.
Did you play the single player?
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
I didn't finish it, but I got like
Then you haven't
3/4 of
been
the way through.
disappointed yet.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I don't get disappointed with games though as much as you two do like that.
No, I wasn't. I didn't like the ending. The story was me. But well, again,
Those are like the two main ones. I can't. Can you think of any others that should be?
Battlefield 4?
No, Battlefield
No!
4 's
I meant
been
the
fine.
single.
I had no
I
hopes.
was.
I
I
had no
wasn't
hopes
even.
for the
I
single player.
was like, oh, single player. We'll see how that is, and go from there.
Barney's hide and seek adventure for the Sega Genesis.
Yes, that there's no next gen version.
Those are BioShock Infinite and Grand Theft Auto 5 were my two picks at the beginning.
Yeah, I think that's it. So for Grand Theft Auto, I know you didn't.
I hate it. I've come down to the point I hate it.
I don't.
I hate the single player.
I think it was way
Actually-
overhyped.
Actually, I wouldn't say that I dislike the single player. What I would say, if anything, was disappointing was online. Because of the
that's a
terrible
whole
release.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole other thing about it. That for me, I had high hopes, but I had higher hopes for the single player, because I seem to like be one of the last ones that really liked Grand Theft Auto 4, like the main story.
Yeah.
And Balagate Tony is their best writing ever. I don't know if that still remains true.
Yeah.
5, Trevor is a detriment to that game. I don't care what anybody says.
I think their biggest downfall in that was trying to do too many things at once.
I think if Trevor was not so over the top violent,
Yeah.
because I don't believe that matches character. I imagine he was kind of psychotic,
Yeah. He can have episodes,
but they made him out to be
yeah.
ugly in ways that are just it didn't fit, and that ruined the game for me. Besides the lackluster ending,
Yeah.
let's tie everything together.
Although I think you and I both agree. I don't know if Timmy agrees so much that the character we all initially went in thinking we would hate turned out to be the most likable.
Yep, Franklin.
Franklin is
Yeah, no, I would say I liked his
Because-
character.
he stands for everything that we fucking.
He's like the traditional Grand Theft Auto character, though.
But the thing is, he hates like that gangster. Like that. He grew up in the hood and he hates the idea of being that. Although everyone around him, his friends, his family, who kind of want him to be that.
And he always turns that fucking radio station on every time he.
That's true.
God damn
But
it.
but see that's why if you remember, looking at the original trailers, they made him seem like he was gonna be that,
we would've
and
hated
everyone
him.
was
Another
like, "Oh
another
yeah,
CJ,
man."
basically.
Yeah, another CJ. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Franklin." And if you really think about it, he's the complete opposite. In fact, the character I ended up kind of disliking is Michael just because of how flip flop he
Being
is.
a little bitch.
Yeah, he's a real little bitch about
See,
it.
I liked Michael.
I don't dislike Michael, but out of the three, he's my least
He didn't
favorite.
go in the direction we thought.
No. I'll say he didn't build up to what I thought it was gonna be, but I still liked his character.
He's got like a real flip flop attitude. At times he'll be Mr. Badass, almost like Italian mafioso kind of dude, and then at other times he'll fucking let everyone walk over him and he doesn't say anything. It's like it's.
His family mostly.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, and then his family, they're like, "Oh, we fucking hate you. We're gonna leave." And then there's a point in the story where they come back. We love you. We didn't mean it. It's real flip flop with him.
His family had Jonah Hill in it. That was
No,
big.
no,
It
no,
wasn't
no,
Jonah
it
Hill.
wasn't Jonah
It
Hill.
looked like him.
Everyone thought that was.
It sounded like him, but it was someone. It was the guy that played Arnold on Magic School Bus.
Yeah, he's right.
Yes.
He's right. Actually, I remember that.
Well, it's.
I'd have to see it.
Well, I'm just telling
He
you.
doesn't look like him.
No, I
That's-
know that. I'm saying
That's
the
his
voice.
biggest role other than this game. He played Arnold on Magic School Bus.
Wow,
Yes.
that's pretty sad.
Yes.
And Bioshock Infinite did not turn out to be anything like I wanted it to be, or the way they made it sound. And it didn't have the co-op that they had talked about in the first parts. It was a piece of shit, the whole entire thing. The game was not fun to play.
No, really repetitive.
The story was lackluster.
I actually like
Elizabeth, I hate Elizabeth. I
have a
tried.
problem
I
with
wanted to
Elizabeth.
kill her throughout the whole thing.
Here's,
When I played, I didn't finish it.
Here's the thing, and this is where it's kind of flipped around, because since you hated her in Infinite, you actually might like her in Burial at Sea.
No, it's too bad.
The-
I'm not paying $15 for a 2-hour DLC.
Well, no, what my point is, though, is just that I liked her in Infinite. I hate her in Burial at Sea.
So just gonna make it official. Bioshock 2 is still the best Bioshock ever.
Bioshock 1.
No.
Bioshock
I want
1.
to hear from you.
Bioshock 1.
The one where Angus
System
Young had.
Shock. I'm gonna be the weird
Oh
one.
wow!
Yeah.
So and you've never played
So
it.
don't remember
Considering you and me have System Shock and he doesn't.
But
That'd be him like saying Deus.
hey,
Deus
it's
Ex,
a Steam sale.
the
Buy it
original.
now. It's like $250.
Deus Ex,
the original one.
the male perfect dark. That's the way I think of it. Anyway,
Into the male Perfect Dark.
Uh,
It still sucks.
yeah, I hated almost everything about it, and on the PC version it was poorly optimized at launch. Even with our hardware, it was like, oh man, micro stutter,
looked pretty,
frame
though.
stutter,
I will give it that.
screen
When
tearing.
it worked, it was very pretty.
Downloaded like 3 fucking drivers.
That's true. But you have to
And
admit,
both
when it worked,
overclocked it, still didn't fucking work.
it looked pretty. I'm not saying that that's that's not an excuse. There were certain scenes that worked.
It loses the Bioshockness because of how much light there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my problem even before the game came out.
And George Washington and the Songbird are both poor.
The Songbird,
poor replacements for Big Daddy.
the Songbird. Well, okay, the poor replacement for the Big Daddy. Although I will say I did like the George Washington things.
Yes, that's quite patriotic.
I just thought it was kind of cool.
I kept wanting it to say "in America." That would have
Well,
been.
you could have modded it,
Yes.
Actually, I wanted to play like the presidential theme while it's walking.
didn't it? I don't remember.
No.
I hated it.
No, it kept spouting out like patriotic.
And the I think the clothesline
Propaganda.
thing would have been okay if the shooting wasn't terribly boring. Tonics or whatever they call them in this game.
Figures.
Vigors. It's just stupid shit.
That's the thing. I think
No,
at the
see,
core.
that I think in the worst part, especially with Burial at Sea, is that they kept vigors instead of. Well, they actually call them plasmids, but the thing is it's not like a shot anymore.
Plasmid's a much better word.
Yeah, well, no, but that's why it's like in the original one, when you first get it, it's a shot. These even to refill your Eve, it's a drink,
I still think if
and that really bugs me.
I still think if
I'm glad he was
That's
still
in
there.
if the combat wasn't as boring, it might have been.
Oh yeah, if it
It might have been bearable.
if it was a competent shooter.
Yeah.
And then
But it wasn't so repetitive.
the blatant racism too was kind of off.
Well, that was part of the story.
I'll be honest. I don't think there was that much of it, to be honest.
I didn't play enough.
No,
I just remember who I played.
there was quite a bit, but the thing is that was part of the story.
Yeah.
Because if you got up to the point of, where you meet the other faction, that's where you really get down to it. Because then you, like, a good chunk of the middle, with...
what's her name? You know what I'm talking about.
Elizabeth.
No.
No.
The faction leader, you find out.
Oh, yeah, I know. I don't know her name.
She's black.
Yeah.
Racist.
Well, she is.
Well, but
racist.
Mike's black. That's racist.
In any case, you spend a good chunk of the middle of the game going through the slums, but you learn of, it's a theme inside of it.
You
it's
see
supposed
the other
to
side
be
of
there.
it.
Yeah, no, the racism thing, that is supposed to be there because it's part of the story.
I mean, you even spoiler alert. Isn't there also that part? If I remember right, I know I played through more than he did. I played through a good chunk of it. Isn't there that spoiler alert again? That part where you go into the alternate timeline and you see what had happened.
You go into several.
Well,
but matter of fact, because that's where everything changes.
I'm talking about specifically that part where you're going through the slums.
Well, yeah,
and
no,
then you go through the slums the one way, and then you go through in the alternate timeline. And you see how things are different.
Well, the thing is, when you go through the slums, you're looking for this Chinese weapon maker.
Yeah.
But the thing is in the timeline they've already killed him.
Yeah, and the other
timeline when you go there, but the thing is she has no way to go back.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going from one to another.
Yeah.
You're literally going through multiple. And that's where, the whole infinite theme comes into where it starts to explain itself. Yeah. But then it is where you see that because like afterwards when you come up to the Vox leader again,
the Vox puppet.
She, in that timeline, you've died. She even says that you were fighting for the people.
No, I remember
and that's why she starts trying to kill you.
They even have like the posters of you and everything.
See, Irrational should have hired me, and then I would have rewrote it as I initially.
Ghostbusters 3.
No.
Yes,
no.
Ghostbusters 3.
I'll write the car in, but not anything else. No, I would have rewritten it so it would have been my original theory that it was Andrew Ryan's childhood.
You were very not hellbent, but you were very convinced that that's what it was going to be.
That's what I wanted.
I was kind of convinced that what it was going to be, but then again, afterwards I read the book on the backstory of the original one, and the thing is that Ryan he's a Russian immigrant who escaped Russia during the war.
Commie.
Yeah. Although he was fighting against communism, but he was running away from it.
Commie?
Because, as a matter of fact, that was one of the reasons why he became like he was, because they killed his parents, except for his father, because he barely escaped with his dad to America.
See, if they would have hired me beforehand, I could have saved all this, and it could have been his childhood. And then he loses the girl, and then then he becomes very brooding. And then he has to go underwater because he doesn't want to see land because it reminds, or air because it reminds him.
Okay, well, whatever. But they do kind of tie it into a little bit into that with Burial at Sea because you remember Fink.
Spoilers.
I don't give a fuck if you haven't played it by now.
I'm gonna have to put a warning.
If you remember, beep. Man, these guys are cussing a lot.
Anyway, if you're picking up the diaries in Burial at Sea, do you remember Shu Chong?
No.
He was the Chinese inventor in Rapture.
No.
Okay, well, anyway.
I remember Ryan talking a lot. I remember the bad Italian. I remember part 2's better. Had better combat.
Well,
what was the chicken too? I can't remember her name.
Lamb.
Yeah, see, and that could have been. See,
her name's Lamb.
Lamb. And then Sophia
Lamb.
And then I would have rewritten her as his lost love interest, but he doesn't want to tell.
And the next game was going to be Candle.
Actually, in some ways, it was.
But you see, Timmy, you're fucking up my version of the BioShock here.
But who was Lamp?
Well, that would have been the Big Daddy. Have you not seen all the things on his face?
Yes.
There.
That'd be a pretty good line.
Problem solved.
The next love interest is going to be Candle. There you go.
Candles don't work underwater.
Well, then, there we go. That's how the game ends.
Or is it a underwater flare?
That's a plasmid.
Oh shit!
Actually, no, you're right. There are waterproof flares, diving flares.
Whatever.
I said her name was Candle, motherfucker, not Flare.
BioShock Infinite was a disappointment, and you know what also didn't help is all the delays, because that got delayed By the time it came out, I didn't give a shit about it anymore. I didn't want to watch all those 20-minute videos that they were putting out.
Yeah.
That none of it actually happens.
Yeah, a lot of that got cut out on top
No,
of it.
all of it got cut.
All of it? Okay, I know.
None of what they showed. Like the alternate, the other ones that were supposed to be like the big daddies of like the ones that look different. No, they had one. They had the handyman. They had the fireman. They didn't have like the 7 that they were supposed to have.
Fuck that game. And Grand Theft Auto 5, we were discussed. I very much hate the single player. The multiplayer was broken as fuck, and it still is apparently.
I think they've kind of given up on it.
If I wanted,
they haven't.
if
They're
I
still
wanted,
working on
if
it.
I wanted to race, I'll wait for Midnight Club, whatever.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do that, I'd rather play Need for Speed.
I spent more time
Racing.
fucking duplicating
Yeah.
to get money, because fuck that game and its economy.
No, fuck that game and its glitch that gets rid of your garage 3 times.
Or your character.
I didn't have my character, but
Yeah, we had to have it twice.
I didn't. I got lucky with that.
Yeah.
I've had my garage empty 3 fucking times.
And all the DLC that's coming out right now, don't give a shit.
I'll wait for the PC version.
Yeah, I mean the PC version. That way I can play the mods.
Yeah.
Rockstar, if you
And
want
we
any,
can set up our private servers and not have to worry about anything.
yeah, Rockstar, if you're gonna redeem yourself at all, make sure it's Steam Workshop.
Oh, I'm sure. Well.
They were trying to
to.
monetize it, dude. I don't know.
So, my vote is for Grand Theft Auto 5 because that was so overhyped and the trailers sold a game that doesn't exist, and visually, that's the dev kit version, not either of the consoles.
Yeah, that's.
Broken fucking multiplayer out the gate, still is now, and no PC version announced. And Trevor is the worst character.
Yeah.
PC version. The only thing I will not give you is the PC version because I was expecting that.
No, I mean...
That they haven't announced it yet?
No announcement on any level.
We'll get it in a couple months.
No, I think it's gonna be longer than that.
I got a feeling.
No, an announcement.
Oh,
I have a
okay,
feeling-
We'll get an announcement.
I was gonna
There'll
say,
be
I
a
don't.
next-gen version before.
I
really
could
doubt
see.
that.
I could.
PC dev kit version, easy conversion.
I could see it happening where they release the PC and the next gen version at the same time, like a secondary release.
that.
And then what's the Tomb Raider one being called? Ultimate Edition or
The re-release.
yeah, the re-release. They're releasing Tomb Raider on the PS4 and Xbox.
the last one, right?
Yeah, and it's being called like Ultimate Edition or something.
It's probably Ultimate Edition. That's what they keep doing.
It's an easy port for them.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I don't think they'll do next gen and then wait and delay console PC more. I think that Timmy's right. I think they'll do a multi-release.
E3.
I'm hoping. Yeah, you're probably right.
I think
but I'm really
E3.
hoping
I think
for
E3
early.
will be an announcement, but I don't expect it till anywhere near August.
So that's my vote. Worst game of the year.
Yeah,
Most disappointment. And
I mean,
worst game of the year.
but for me, BioShock was disappointing. I'm a huge fan of the series. I mean, I did play through it, but it wasn't as disappointing, especially as much as you're saying. It wasn't to me that much of a disappointment.
Yeah, you actually played through the whole fucking thing,
Yeah, I actually,
which is rare.
I've almost played through it twice now.
Yeah.
I'm not even carrying.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I'm not even counting Burial at Sea. I did start playing when I bought the PC version. I did start playing through it again, and I'm almost halfway through it again.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
He also bought both versions.
What?
You bought a PS3 version and the PC.
He bought me the PS3 version.
I did.
Oh, well, you
It was
bought
for
the
your
PC
birthday,
version.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was my birthday or something. I don't know.
He still
You
bought
owed
the
me.
PC version. It's still kind of.
Yeah,
Although you did
I
get
got
it
the
at
P.
display.
I got the PC version for $10.
Oh, that's
I got it on GameFly. I didn't pay shit for it really.
Most complaint about game.
Actually, what I will say that I paid full price for is I had to buy the season pass to get Burial at Sea, and I bought the season pass because I wasn't going to pay $15, and then when the second part comes out, pay another $15. This way, I just get it all.
Yeah.
Most unjustified complaint about game not released in 2013.
Bro, that might be again because I was a little long.
Yeah,
Yeah, even it's kind of late, so that wasn't all there.
Most over, just people complain about a game that
And it wasn't justified.
was unjustified, released, not released
That-
in 2013.
That wasn't released in
Released-
2013.
Not released in 2013.
Why? Can,
Mass Effect 3.
Oh God, you're just going back. You set that fucking question up just to do that. Seriously?
I still don't get it.
He's saying what game that wasn't released in 2013 did people bitch about that wasn't justified? He basically
I just got that, but it's like
no, but the way he put it, he basically made the goddamn question so he could say that.
I know that, but it's kind of irrelevant.
No, it's not.
I do agree. I think that
Synthesis was a fucking awesome ending.
I think that the amount that people bitched about the ending shows how childish people can be. Like, seriously, you're gonna boycott a company that did all this fucking great work? Because the game, I like the game.
It was EA, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they should boycott it. It's EA.
I don't think it deserved it. Any other EA game.
I would say not that one specifically, but if you're gonna boycott a company, I would boycott that one.
No, but they were boycotting.
They
were boycotting BioWare. I'm like,
oh well.
wait, is it?
Yeah, it's BioWare.
Is it BioWare?
Yeah, it was BioWare.
Oh, I always forget.
Buggiest game of 2013. That's not Grand Theft Auto 5 because that would.
Yay!
You win. God, that game is fucking buggy.
I can put that into a second category. Game that I really wish worked well because I want to play the shit out of it. Daisy.
I got a better category. Game that Marco paid $90 to play this year. That's buggy as shit.
Well, actually, technically, if you really want to think about it, not only did I pay $90. Remember last time I paid like whatever it was to get you fucking Arma 2 and me Arma 2.
You bought Arma. I went to GameStop and traded in.
I bought it for you. No,
I
he
bought it
did that. He went and he traded a whole bunch of shit in.
No, I traded in shit too for a Steam credit.
It was you.
It was me.
No, we both did it at the same time.
I bought you the game, dude.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, he remembers. I bought you the game.
No, you didn't, dude. I know, because matter of fact, I traded in one of my Bioshocks. For
Well, I bought somebody fucking Arma.
It might have been someone else because it wasn't.
No,
me.
it was one of you two, and I'm pretty sure it was you.
It was
he
not.
seems to remember that happening.
It was not because I know that was around the time.
Well, I spent more than $90 to try and get fucking Daisy to work, and when it did work, it was fucking great. And you're the one that experienced that with me, fucking fighting each other on the light tower. Shit, is that you? Fuck. Okay, wait. Teabag the floor. Okay, that's you. Shit, great. Then I climbed into the goddamn light tower and I fell off.
I did when I was trying to heal you.
Yes.
Fuck that game. Most disappointing console of 2013. This one should be easy.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
Actually, I'm kind of with him on that one. I mean, the Xbox One is bad, but it has something playable.
No,
oh yeah, I looked at that list. There ain't shit.
I was going to say the Wii U, actually.
No, I thought Super Mario was kind of redeeming.
One game.
Well,
I thought Zombie U was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't something I wanted to put as much time because it's as
Okay,
detailed as
okay.
it is, but it was a
out
good game.
of all the consoles, it is absolutely the weakest, even including the handheld.
I just
Especially
admit,
including the
I
handhelds.
said most disappointing. I didn't say
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, however you guys want that.
I mean, honestly, I would rather buy an Xbox One to play Forza than the game list that Ouya has.
Yeah. No, I mean, the Wii U... Yeah, the Wii U was pretty disappointing.
I mean, if you want to go over the big three, then...
Well, even with the handhelds...
Most disappointing console. How am I going to word this? Most disappointing console.
Most disappointed Xbox One.
Delay. Oh. most disappointing console delay of 2013. Retron 5 for the win.
What?
Retron 5.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
What the hell is wrong with you? You don't know what the damn Retron 5 is. Retron 5 is the one that fucking plays almost every cartridge.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
It has HDMI out.
It's got like 3 different cartridge things on top, and yeah.
That got delayed until
your
next
box
year.
of ports. That's what I should call it.
Box
of ports.
That would have been excellent for recording purposes, but alas, it is not out yet.
Yeah, but well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of categories. I'm just making these up as I
go. Well, worst DLC?
Ooh, Worst DLC. Burial at Sea, Bioshock Infinite.
No, I gotta say, Burial at Sea is actually really good.
No.
Even for being even for being only it may be infinite, but the thing is in Rapture it kind of plays better because of the enclosed spaces.
I don't like that game, so.
No, I know, but then again you haven't even tried it, so.
Age of Empires 2: The Conquerors, because
They patched it.
it didn't add much.
Like,
Actually, there's
two.
yeah, I'm talking about the old one. It's got the old one.
What?
Age of Empires 2: The Conquerors.
I'm like, wait, what?
DLC CD that you install, 500 megabytes. It's a full install.
Jeez.
It requires 32 megabytes of RAM. No. Where's DLC? I'm gonna say Bioshock because I don't like Bioshock, but
That's
Marco
real,
had to walk away.
I'm gonna say that's real biased.
Hey, my goddamn site can be as biased as I want. Let's see. Let me see if I can look at. Oh no, I don't have Steam open. Honestly, there's no real DLC there either.
See,
Shit, I don't know.
I'm wishing I would have been able to play The Walking Dead before now.
What, season 2?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I haven't heard too many good things about the start of it.
Oh, I don't know.
I will say, I mean, if I want to say the best game I played this year that wasn't released this year, would be The Walking Dead.
Oh, the first one, Telltale.
Yeah, the season one.
I'll take your word for it. I don't like what they did to Back to the Future
Yeah, no, I agree with
and Jurassic Park.
I agree with Back to the Future, Jurassic Park.
And Monkey Island.
I don't know
remake.
about Monkey. I never
It was
played
bad.
Monkey Island. But as far as Jurassic Park goes, visually it's not bad looking. The sound effects and voices are terrible. As far as the story goes, it's okay. But then again, I've only played episode 1 of that. So there, my judgment is I'd like to finish it before I really say how terrible it is or how... I'm not going to say good in any sense, but decent it might be. But as far as The Walking Dead goes, I played all 4 episodes of season 1. I played 400 days. On the PC, it is shit because it's still broken. But if you play it on the Vita like I did, and with the classic controls, not the touch, because the touch is broken on that too. But if you play with the classic controls...
Hey, you have a lot of fucking stipulations.
Well, no. Well, see, that's the thing. It's just, okay, the PC version, the last time I played it, and mind you, I haven't played it for a long time on the PC, the PC version was broken as fuck. I mean, literally, I could not get the game to run, and when I got it to run, it kept crashing. The Vita version, it ran fine. There were a couple buggy areas, but nothing breaking. It didn't have the save breaking thing like on the PC either. At least it didn't happen to me. I did try it with the touch controls. They're not very explanative, where, you know, it doesn't exactly tell you how to do it in some instances, because like some of the QuickTime things, it's not obvious what you're supposed to do. But I played it on the classic controls. I had no trouble. But I mean, the story was good. The voice acting is good, I would say. I mean, there are a couple points where it's not so bad. I don't get where everyone likes Clementine's acting the best, because, I mean, that's where she really evolves as you play along. But, I mean, it's not up until the end that you really see anything from her. But that's where I say the character grows. But, no, I mean, that was good. In 400 days, I mean, you play through like 5 different characters, and each one is like, 5-10 minutes long. I mean, it's really, really short DLC. But just that little bit, and what afterwards, because from what I've read, you don't play those characters in season 2, but your choices there do affect it. Because I think you run into them. But just those little snippets make me wish season 2 would have been about these people. I mean, granted, good, Clementine can go in there, you meet up with her or whatever. But it does make me wish that you got more depth into these characters, because each little bit was pretty good. And then I also like that it shows them at the beginning of this, and then they show them at a certain point of where everything's already been happening for a bit. So, I mean, that's why I would say, because I think 400 Days came out this year.
Yeah,
I think it did, because it was supposed to be that kind of lean over into season 2. But that's, I mean, I would have loved to play season 2 before this, but I haven't. One of my disappointments is you can't buy it episodic yet. You have to buy the season. not like the first one, because I would have liked to have been able to pay like $10.
You shouldn't call it a season. You should just call it 2. Why call it a season at this point?
Well, that's true.
Um,
But no, I would say, I mean, if I had to say, like, the best game I played that wasn't released this year, it would be The Walking Dead.
you do yours, because I already know mine.
Game that you played this year that wasn't released this year.
that I liked.
Yeah. The
That's
best
fine.
game that you played this year that wasn't released this year.
Tokyo Busket.
That's
fine.
actually decent.
I was seriously, if you guys go watch Classic Capture or the
Region
Region Lock, sorry, on that one.
The original regional.
Yes, the original Region Lock. I am very impressed with how well that handles. And there's something about it that I really enjoyed.
Well, we're on the same wavelength here, sort of. Tetsujin 28 Go.
Yeah,
I did the playthrough this year for the story,
yeah.
and this is my favorite PS2 game.
There's something that I could seriously pop that in right now and spend a couple hours just trying to.
I know. And then going turning the wrong way,
Fuck.
scaring your customers.
Hey, they
No,
got there. I just took a
I
picture.
could go and fucking throw buildings at robots all fucking day.
Yeah.
Or throw robots through.
Game you still can't believe actually launched in 2013. Gran Turismo 6.
I agree. I agree.
That's pretty good.
I did not know that was even
We
fucking
got-
coming out.
We got 2 Gran Turismos within a couple years of each other. That's
Yeah, it wasn't like 4 to 5 with that little 10-year gap.
I'm gonna say. I won't say Gran Turismo. I mean, it is that it does. If we were to vote, that one win. But for me, in a way, I'm gonna say Pokemon X and Y.
You mean because of the simultaneous release?
That-
Or...
the fact that the world got it at the same time.
That, and it's the second best Pokemon game, next to Red.
I
mean
I
Silver.
will.
No, fuck so. Fuck Gold.
I don't know. Hold
Red,
on.
Red.
Hold on. I'm gonna be the tiebreaker here
Red.
because I like both of those.
Red.
But unfortunately, I gotta side with Timmy.
Nah, you're wrong.
Silver
Hey.
and Gold were a lot better.
Silver and Gold were the best.
Yes.
All those fake Pokemon.
Oh, you mean by Typhlosion?
Yeah, okay, I will give you this. Generation 1 Pokemon are the best.
Yes.
But
As
as,
a
far
game-
as
as
the
a
game
game.
goes, Silver and
Gold are
Gold
better.
were the best. They had the bug catching contest, day and night,
first of all, they had
two islands.
day and night, Johto and Kanto.
Content.
Okay.
Kanto.
Red.
Stop, sorry.
Did
No.
did it have Charizard on the cover?
No,
that's it.
No,
it
it's
didn't.
better.
It,
It
it
had
had
Lugia.
Ho and Lugia, and you
No,
got to
fuck-
fight Red at the end.
Okay, one, fuck ho. It had Lugia. Done.
Lugia.
Yeah.
He corrects me on Kanto.
Sakura.
Hey, I'm gonna call it whatever the fuck I want to call it. So kiss my ass.
Whatever.
No,
Red's
no,
better.
motherfucker.
Kiss
At
my
the
ass.
end,
Hey, Red.
you get to
With
fight.
the original
get-
brick Game
You
Boy.
get to fight Red at the end
Okay.
with his Pikachu. Level 80 something.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I only
You
played
fight
through
him
that
at the
one- I only
top
played
of
through
Mount
that
Silver.
once. I played through Red multiple times.
For me, it was best because I mean Silver had both islands. It had the bug catching contest, which I loved.
Really?
I mean, I loved the timing thing where you can only catch things at certain times.
Yeah.
I love the day and night. Didn't that one have
I'm
the
not
running
saying it wasn't
shoes?
improved
No.
in certain ways.
Okay.
But it doesn't hold the same power.
No, it does. To me,
does
it
not.
does. To me, it does.
I don't know. There, I'll give you that the first generation holds the most because most people remember them.
Oh, okay. If you're gonna say the Pokemon, yeah, the first
Yeah.
generation, yeah. To me, I can remember the first gens easy. Yeah, the second gens for me are a little harder, and anything after that, I don't know shit
After
about.
that, I don't. I can remember the first and second gens just.
But I mean, as far as the game goes, not the Pokemon in it, a game.
That's like saying all the new Marios are better than Super Mario 64. That's
No,
how.
no, no,
That is
no.
kind of what you're telling
no.
me. when
See
you say
that,
this.
that no, your example is even wrong because
You're
that's
like- you're
like
like-
saying
you're like
all
Super
the new Mario's are better than Mario
You're-
3.
No, you're like Super Mario Galaxy is better than Super Mario 64.
I don't know.
Both are
motherfucker.
terrible.
I don't know. Super Mario 3D Land has Kitty Suit. That's pretty up there.
But you couldn't throw Bob-omb.
You don't know that. We haven't gotten to that level yet.
Nah, that's not so.
No. See, I like my example better. That all the Marios are better than Mario 3.
No, I'm sorry. Super Mario World is better than 3.
No,
Super Mario World is better than 3. Blue fucking Yoshi.
That's
Yoshi.
a tough. The Tanuki suit.
Blue Yoshi with wings. Ow.
Oh, that is a that is a,
you know,
that is a hard one. That I will give you. That is a hard
He
one.
got me with that. I'm sorry.
That is a
Excited.
that is a hard
Points at match.
that is a hard one. I would have.
I like 3, but World is better on every level.
I don't know about every level, but
16-bit. 16-bit done.
Metal Bowser World with
I don't
with
know
thunder.
if I could. I don't know if I could. Star Zone.
Echo when you're in the caves.
Hey, well, there's hardware
The
limitations.
sound filter. Pixelation when you go through different parts of the world.
It had Mario
Mode
and
7.
it had Mario and a checkerboard thing and a curtain.
You can punch.
It was a stage.
It had a redesigned original Atari Mario.
You can punch Koopas through the fence.
It had double-sided fences. You could go on the back of the fences. A whole other dimension.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but then again, like I said, this is hardware limitations on it. That's kind of pushing it a bit far.
I'm sure you could do that on the fucking NES.
Okay, but no.
Actually, they took the sprites from World, and that's what they made the NES version of Mario is missing. If you ever watch it,
Yeah, no, I've seen
it
that.
looks fucking terrible, but you know what it is.
Yeah, no, I've
It's
seen
like
that.
let's take away some bits.
Yeah, no,
8 of them.
I've seen that. No, yeah, no.
Star Zone.
Yeah, no, the Star that was in. Oh yeah,
World.
no, that was
World.
that was World.
And you use that as an excuse for
Yeah, I
so automatically.
I know it was. No, it's not automatically.
Yes.
No, like I said, that. I will concede that one. That one is a hard
You get on
choice. For me.
Yoshi,
I
when you get-
don't know.
When you get on Yoshi, you get.
I don't know
drums.
if I could. I don't know if I could choose between that because I mean, to me, the best 3 Mario games ever made is 3, World, and RPG.
Yes, I really like how that goddamn background looks. I'm sorry. I had to bring that up.
Yeah, that was in the video for Toe Jam. I put that very purposely for that, which we'll get into a little bit after. World
Okay.
is better.
Okay,
3 is good, but World is better.
So symmetrical.
I don't know. Like I said, to me, that is a hard one to call.
World.
But in any case, World or 3 then. That's like saying all the new Marios from 64 on are better than
No,
those.
you have to take 64 because 64 is like a paradigm shift.
It's a paradigm shift, but fuck it.
That's like saying,
Timmy, 2013. It's a paradigm shift. But fuck it.
Yeah, it was a paradigm shift
Although
that didn't need to
my-
be shifted.
I don't care what anyone says. My personal favorite is still. It's like. How did you say it? It's like a muscular calyx.
what?
That's what I took.
Best,
what I
best
took-
out of context quote of 2013 from Timmy. We were going to the Japanese market,
Nisha.
and this guy, this like fucking hipster guy, crosses as we're driving.
He's got long blonde, dirty
He kind of
blonde
looks like
hair.
he kind of looks
He's got
like,
a
kids,
beard.
but he's like muscular, right? And I'm like, hey, tell him to go fuck himself. He just cried. He just jaywalked. Oh fuck that dude. He's like a muscular calyx. Best out of context.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I didn't even think he was that funny, but he couldn't stop laughing.
Stop.
okay.
Well, in any case, like I said,
Where
it
were we?
was a paradigm shift that didn't need to be shifted.
And of course, Timmy won quotes of the year.
I had mine. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, he had more.
I had more and I had better.
I'm gonna start writing them down now that I have a phone that can do that.
Stuff he'll never do.
Fuck you.
Everything? Check.
Fuck you both.
Don't worry, he'll stop breathing in
That's
2
right.
seconds.
Driving is the second one.
Actually, I thought that was above it.
I'm running out of categories. Make another one up.
There was one I thought of while I was away.
Taking a shit.
Yes. It's where I do all my best thinking.
Well, most disappointed handheld this year.
Vita?
Oh yeah.
Vita.
Vita.
Said
Tablets.
handheld.
Tablets.
Vita.
Because
I don't.
control
I'm
it
sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry, but I don't consider. No matter what anyone says, I don't consider a tablet handheld.
Tell that to most of the Apple customers.
I don't give a shit.
Tell that
They're
to,
cute.
I was like,
And
tell
they're-
that to your boss when you're trying to sell something.
Don't give a shit. I'm like, yes, I need to put antivirus on this, sir. Yes, that's exactly what you need.
No, I mean, I was
I-
hoping to see some more games for it, and there still really isn't shit. And it's
Well, here's the thing that pisses me off. It's like they're trying to really push it. They really are, and they're making every effort in the world to do it. But they aren't putting out the games that you need. It's great that I can control my PS4 and everything with it, but why do I need it? What differentiates it from a tablet? When I can do everything on the tablet. The only thing you can't do is remote play.
no,
on the
but
tablet.
they want it to become like the Wii U's gamepad.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it needs to do more than that. That's a good starting point. I need games. I need fucking games that I actually want to play on the Vita.
Yeah, I mean, see that's the problem because like me, I got Killzone. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I liked it a lot.
I like stabbing.
I mean,
Yeah.
the story and all that was good, and it
Stab-
looked great.
should've been
But to me,
fantastic.
the controls were
Should have been
terrible.
kills on stab dudes in the face. Simulator.
I tried playing
groin.
it for like 3
And back.
hours, and I just could not get it.
You know what,
I could
you know
not
what?
get a hang of it.
What I've had trouble getting into is Shadowfall.
Yeah.
See, I actually
I'll
like
be honest,
Shadowfall. I
No,
really like
I
Shadowfall.
think you're going to agree with me here. I think the PS4 as launch
It's a little
is
disappointing.
a little disappointing.
I mean, it's nice
I'm not
that
saying it's horrible,
Yeah.
but it's a little disappointing. And I'll even throw it onto the one. And as much as I hate the one, both of them have felt really stale.
Well, almost every launch has been.
No, but it's like, I mean, the systems came out well, and the thing is, it's like it had footing.
We haven't had a good console launch since
Yeah,
the Dreamcast.
yeah.
No, the Dreamcast's launch was bad.
Sonic Adventure.
It had Sonic Adventure, but it really
Sonic
didn't.
Adventure's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but
Crazy Taxi. I think Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi was not a launch title.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure.
Okay, if you want to go further back, okay, I'll give you Nintendo 64.
64. Okay.
Because Mario 64 was on that fucking thing.
Honestly, because
And Pilot Wings was fucking.
because I'm
awesome.
sorry, because if you look at the history of it, the Dream
Shadows of the Empire. No, that wasn't launch.
it was close to
It was
it,
close to it.
but
Yeah, you
not
could call
launch.
it launch window.
Actually, no, I think it
You
was.
could call it launch window.
That's the other thing. The launch window.
Well, but well, back to my other point. If you look at the history of it, technically the Dreamcast has the worst launch in history.
although
No, Sonic
Yes.
Adventure.
It had.
From
No,
Killer Whales, motherfucker, Killer
I'm.
Whales.
Besides our
You're
opinion,
gonna crash.
I remember the first time
I-
I heard that he hated that. I just
get,
remember hearing, "What the fuck was that?"
I
Where
can
you going,
kind
you
of.
big drip?
I get. Oh god. Stop trying to throw me off point, motherfucker.
Tails.
Fuck! I don't know what I was gonna say anymore. Fuck you, assholes.
Okay, but besides our opinion of that game and the Dreamcast, historically it has the worst launch.
How does that have worse launch?
There were almost no games for it because
Sonic Adventure.
they changed the hardware so many times that people lost faith in it. There weren't enough consoles at launch
That makes it.
when people were trying to
Stupid.
buy it. If you look
Everything.
everything,
The same thing about the Wii to me.
well, I know you can say that, but the thing is, if you look at the history of it, look at what's recorded, it technically does have
You
the
can say
worst
the-
launch
you can say
in
the same
history.
thing about the GameCube. It had what? Rogue Squadron, which is
Okay, but I'm still saying you got to count the hardware, the developers' faith loss in it. Sega, changing the date for the release multiple times, then at release not having enough consoles to actually ship out to everyone.
No, actually, no. If you're gonna go that route, the Saturn was the worst. No, no marketing, no game, no Sonic at launch.
I'm saying look up what people consider to be the worst launch in
Well,
history,
Saturn.
and it's Dreamcast.
No,
It's
actually,
Dreamcast.
even worse than that.
If you're gonna say the Jaguar again,
No, the 3DO. Because it was more expensive than both of them.
okay, well, I
See, you don't know your history.
no, but the 3DO was sales. That's not exactly.
You can't hear me throwing my hands up with the microphone.
I'm saying, and I've taken classes in this, so I know it
Took
was
like
the
one class to
Dreamcast.
me, and then you ran over your phone on your way home. Quote of the year! I win!
I don't know, guys. He's in the running.
I don't want to hear it from you because you never drive anyway.
I don't care, motherfucker. He's in the running. Holy shit. Upset of the year 2013. Oh shit. Things get interesting.
Okay, well, moving on. In any case,
Best hardware of 2013.
What would Bobby
the
say?
PCs that we
No.
put together.
Wait, he's got something in mind.
His graphics card. What's it called?
His graphics card by itself.
Just myself. Not even the rest of it.
His camera.
What have you been playing you shitload of this year? It's been all over the place, but
I got one, but it'll really piss me off.
Dreamcast arcade stick 20.
You haven't even got it yet, so don't count. It might not have been.
Dreamcast arcade stick 2013.
I thought you said. Oh,
oh,
that's not an actual Dreamcast.
Yeah, I said hardware.
Again, it's not Dreamcast hardware.
I know he was going with something smart ass answer. What were you gonna say?
I don't want to say.
Go say it.
Regular
He's gonna
Dreamcast.
get really pissed.
Regular Dreamcast.
Say it.
It's something along the lines of what happened to his computer, so I don't want to say it
Yeah, let's not go there.
because it's sitting behind me. Let's put it that way. I think you know what I'm talking about. So let's just move on.
Yes, let's carry on.
I need other categories.
I have one, but I'm trying to hold back from it. So you go ahead.
Most fucked up moment of 2013. That.
Shut the fuck up.
Biggest surprise of 2013. Overall surprise.
Marco let his insurance lapse.
Yeah, this is a
that
surprise.
wasn't a surprise.
I think for him and me, well, as a combined event, 15 and 3 are still in development. And they got shown. We saw footage.
You want to clarify for
No,
who were
not
listening?
really.
No?
No, because I
Kingdom Hearts 3 exists for me.
it's square. So until there's an actual disc in my hand, it's
Mike is PC Master Race.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Kingdom what? You're right. He's getting... Oh, correction. He's getting there.
He was Mr. Oh, no, God, fuck this PC. Now it's
He's
like,
getting-
oh, I love this thing.
He's churning very quickly, but he still has some things that he's a little
but
stubborn
he
about.
was like, I don't
Oh, I know,
keyboard
I
and
know.
mouse.
I know. He's
yeah, but see,
thinking to it better than
I find
Someone
one.
here.
I find one problem with. I was playing PC and
I'm
mouse.
talking
before.
about Bobby.
Oh,
Obviously. Continue. No! Fuck you! God damn it! Biggest fuck you of 2013 was that.
Yeah, he puts himself back in the vulnerable
Yeah,
position.
This
Doesn't
is
learn.
so comfortable!
He puts it closer to me too.
Oh, I got one for you. Best bargain of 2013.
Bargain?
Bargain.
My jazz bass.
I said bargain, not wasting money.
T3i.
No, I wouldn't go there. Close.
What are you
It's
thinking?
in the high running. I got it this year.
I think it relates to my earlier comment.
It's a computer?
No, sitting behind me.
Oh, there's the amp.
Again,
The guitars. I don't know.
Nice strat.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking like $2,000 worth of custom
Yeah,
work.
that
you
is
also
not $2,000 worth of custom work.
That neck alone is a $400 job.
Depending on who does it.
they paid some guy.
Some guy in the street.
No, he said-
No, they gave him a 6-pack.
You good with a lathe?
I can figure this out. This is pretty easy.
One, you wouldn't put that on a lathe because you wouldn't be able to shape it.
Sandpaper.
He did all 24 frets.
all
Took him a
sandpaper.
year.
You know
Actually,
what the fuck this is?
actually, you kind of do have to do part of it with sandpaper.
Look, smartass. I got it for $3.50. It was a good deal.
You got it for
We went to
$3.50.
a 7-Eleven at midnight to get it.
Yes, and,
I'm not sure.
and both parties were
Yes.
were equally apprehensive.
Yes. He had sweaty hand.
It's you.
I remember that.
And I like how I'm still the one doing all the tune-ups on his guitars.
Best tech of 2013 to me.
I did just wire his Hagstrom.
Well, fine.
What
Tech.
kind of tech? Let's be-
Fine. Tech of 2013. You can't give him. You can't take away that. He was a tech.
Best tech after the second attempt. 2013.
You had me working on it till 2 a.m.
Best redo of 2013.
And you want me to do what to a new one now?
Hey,
Make it shoot lasers.
it comes with
Out
lasers.
of all the coils. Also, whenever he switches the coil, it has to meow.
I could do that.
That would be fucking epic.
I'll just make it so every time he flicks the switch,
If you do that too, if I buy a new guitar and you do that, I'll let you have that blue Strat. Give him
not
incentive.
worth it.
Oh, he likes that purple one. That's why.
I do kind of like how that looks. And I'm not a big fan of purple.
And he's still ain't gonna touch it. Just gonna sit in a tweed case
Hey, but it'll look fantastic in that tweed case.
where no one can see it.
Where I know it's there. Next to my wine bottles.
Actually, it's been a surprisingly, like, if we were to take a chart on plastic prices, like his just fucking, it was like a mean cliff.
No, not prices, investment.
Well, whatever.
That's just because of financial situations. You know, if certain things pan out, it will begin again.
I thought it was just because he had everything.
That's what I
Well,
was referring.
I'll
Five
be
of
honest.
everything.
I don't have everything. I have everything.
The only stuff
I
he
want.
the only stuff he doesn't have is the stuff that costs over $1,000.
Even then, a lot of that stuff, like, I know that you'll see. Otherwise, like, the only thing I would want a helmet, not to wear, but to have there,
Bullshit. You put it on your head. It wouldn't
What?
fit well.
I'd wear it like just something.
Because you have a very oval,
Yes.
so like the mouth would be like right here.
I don't
somewhere.
give a shit.
No, it's a double chin. We gotta get
He
past
gets-
that somehow.
That's the locking mechanism.
Double clasp. I want that.
But at least it wouldn't like smack him in the face.
That's really like
Dragon buckler.
I don't want to pay the prices for that.
Prop, like movie prop set.
It has to be
Dragon dagger.
that. Okay, maybe now we're
The
talking.
Zord suit.
Oh, that we're talking. Yeah,
You're talking about stuff he doesn't even have a place to put anyway.
I will find somewhere to put it. I don't need my sister.
You know what? He hasn't. Did you ever finish Rex?
I need to paint it.
I just remember that. Well, it's like he's fucking.
I still don't believe
Metal
he's
Gear
finished it, even
Yeah.
though he says it.
It's there. It's in the box.
Picture it didn't happen.
Okay, it's there. It's done.
Wait, if it's in the box, it can't be done.
It's in the
It
box.
will not fit in that box.
It's the. Well, it's taken apart in parts.
It is not done. It's still in parts.
It's in 5 parts.
Again, done means it's on some kind of flat surface altogether.
How is Snake supposed to get in it and then fight Oslo?
I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to paint those goddamn things.
I told you to paint it beforehand.
With paint.
No,
I'm
the
pretty sure.
little figures.
Oh, well, fuck.
Those things are goddamn small.
With paint.
I can
I'm
do
pretty
it,
sure
but
that's
I'm
what
not
you
going
used.
to.
You're being a douche.
No, I don't have the brushes for
Oh.
it.
Okay, I think we're done with
Okay, fair.
2013 stuff. As far as
Now
that
on to
stuff.
2014.
That stuff.
Second of all, if I paint it, it's ending up in my room.
Like he has any room.
You?
Moving on.
Go right in front of my nice big TV.
So speaking of Dreamcast news, actually 2013 was a big year for the Dreamcast. We have the Toe Jam and Earl 3 beta, which was just released.
I like how the year was big just because of yesterday.
It was more than yesterday, thank you.
It was the week before too.
And I happened to have recorded it 2 days ago, thank you. We also had a couple of online games that were not previously able to connect. They were hacked to allow online for the Dreamcast with the broadband adapter. We had major releases for the Dreamcast in the indie, including Sturmwind, which was an excellent game. Just a shitty company when it comes to selling it. Red Spot Games, worst company of 2013, in my opinion, because of the fiasco they pulled with all the people who pre-ordered and didn't pre-order for Sturmwind, and then just giving PlayAsia almost all their copies.
Well, I thought they were selling it exclusively through PlayAsia.
No, everyone who bought it directly off of Red Spot, it took them a month and a half to even respond.
I think that was the worst thing. The fact that they didn't respond.
Yeah, that was it. They said something.
And they had said, "Hey, we understand. We apologize. It's our mea culpa," like they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only problem is that they probably didn't have a good legal team on whatever to say, oh, we had these problems with release. They probably didn't have anyone to really go through it without, saying the wrong thing.
Biggest surprise for me this year for Dreamcast was Ducks 1.5. I've watched videos of it, and I thought, that looks kind of mediocre.
Playing it.
Playing was actually really good, and then the music was actually not bad. I was like, oh, it's Mass Effect.
This is all leading up to the Dreamcast too.
I hope so.
Dreamcast.
That was a big year. It was a big year for the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast year.
Yeah. Biggest fuck you of 2013? You're Luigi. Fuck you.
Why?
I didn't like any of it.
Oh. It's going to continue into 2014.
Luigi's Mansion was good.
No.
Luigi's Mansion was good.
Yeah, it was so great. Come on. Keep saying it.
Iwata wearing the hat was okay.
Yeah, that's it. The highlight of the year.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Please enjoy.
And that.
It's going to continue until 2014.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
Bought a lot of Dreamcast games this year. Keep mentioning it, but that's the console that keeps coming back and paying in dividends. I mean, because I mean, my PS1 collection is the largest of all of them, but the Dreamcast one, I keep finding stuff that is gems
for an almost 15-year-old system. You go back to it a lot.
Yep.
For a 15-year-old system, mine still runs great.
Well, unfortunately, Bobby,
I suffered 2 losses, although it's my fault for using a shitty third-party cable.
Yeah, well, keep mine off that cable.
Yeah, I'm not.
Although you replaced them, so that's good.
And I got a bunch of, some of them fairly rare today, and I got an arcade. One of the arcade sticks I really want. Which you need to get one so we can play Third Strike.
I need to buy a Dreamcast and Third Strike now, according to him.
Well, you could just buy the arcade stick.
Why? You can just buy. You can buy it on the PS2.
Well,
it's a lot cheaper.
Third Strike's on the PS2.
Yeah.
Is it that collection? Oh, I was gonna say I don't remember it being a single release.
Yeah, because it's anniversary. Because it comes with
my,
it's Turbo. It comes with, right?
Yeah. Well, it's Street Fighter 2, but it comes with many incarnations built into it. It's a really weird version. You can go all the way to Old Classic to Super Street Fighter 2, which is weird. I didn't like that version. You can cross between the two.
And then it has the movie.
Yeah, that's right. It comes with a censored version. It's grainy, and you can't pause, fast forward.
Fuck that.
You play the file, and that's it. You just let it go. Huh. Or you might be able to pause. You can't fast forward or rewind. I know that much.
There's no chapter select, basically.
Yeah. Huh.
It's a VCD. Because they released it on the Saturn as a VCD, too. And that's what it is. It's a ripped version of that.
Well, I mean, either way, I like that version. I still keep trying to find a copy of that for myself.
You get the Dreamcast version. It's the most pure version of it. Next to having the fucking cabinet. Which I will have one day.
Yeah, but see, there, I have, especially because I never played them, I have a bit of trouble playing fighting games on the Dreamcast controller.
No, you get the arcade stick.
I'm just talking about the controller. I'm trying to put that much money into it.
Actually, my favorite collector piece of all year is that twin.
Oh, the double stick?
The double Dreamcast stick. I don't care what anybody says.
That is pretty nice.
There are people who complain about it on the forums and stuff. Like, it wasn't all that great. The other one, the PlayStation 2 one, was crap, which I also bought. Thankfully, I got most of my money back for that because it's busted.
I know why Marco likes that one. Because we all nice and cuddled right up next to Mike.
That's true.
And it's pink.
It's green and orange, sir.
I do want
pink.
I do want to replace the 6 on
Isn't
this.
it pink?
Yeah, it's pink.
On the box, looks
like,
orange.
wait.
Green and pink.
Well, let's not remember
the box is yellowed a little bit, and I got it in the box. On top of all that, came in the box. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh yeah, well, I have a Dreamcast controller in the original box.
Watch out.
No,
You
actually,
hear that? You hear
it
that?
literally is in
hear that?
the original
That's
box.
the gauntlet being dropped.
Not, it's not one of those the newer plastic packaged ones that they had after. No, it was the it's the original cardboard. Because it reminds me of the Chevron cars.
Another one. I got that one for $80, shipped. There's another one in much worse condition right now on eBay, 140, without the box.
Actually, the stick I really want is the one you have, the PlayStation one, the metal top.
Oh, the Hori.
Yeah,
The
I want
Hori.
that. I want that one.
No, that's my PS2 stick. So he needs to get a PS2 stick also.
No, I want.
Actually, he doesn't need to get a PS2 stick. He needs to mod his with
The
the
PS360.
PS360, and then he doesn't have to worry about that. He just buys cables.
He doesn't even have a PS2.
He just has it ready. Doesn't need to have the PS2 immediately. I have enough fucking PS2 fighting games. I got that Melty Blood, which I needed. I'm gonna play with an arcade stick with my Hori.
Yeah, I want to play that one. I've been wanting to buy that one.
Oh, you bought it.
I know, but that's why
I couldn't pass it up because I got him to bring it down a lot, and it was mint. And the DVD it comes with, I guess, a soundtrack. Or no, I'm sorry, it was a soundtrack. I thought it was DVD. It's still sealed.
Mm.
So I was like, fuck,
How much was it?
45.
Oh, that's about average.
Yeah, but sealed, mint condition.
Yeah.
Pay for shipping.
That one's not new, dude. I mean, that one's new. That's a newer game. That's easy to find
I don't
sealed.
care. I just saying.
The fucking Japan Video Games has them.
And he probably charges $120
No,
for
it's
it.
about 50.
Whatever.
Wait, Japan video game?
Yeah. The one in Alhambra.
No. I thought he was talking about Hyper Belly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. I mean, he probably
Biggest
has it.
disappointment. Biggest store that I
Biggest
wanted.
loss.
Yes, Hyper Belly. His face. It looked like he'd been crushed. My wife.
You saw that all the clothes that were in there before they did the
worse
move.
No, you don't.
I'm just saying that you saw it like it was like,
Like
a,
he
it
was,
was like a
he was
cancer.
standing behind the counter. He just looked dead, and it was like, wow.
I'm just saying it was like a cancer. You could feel it festering.
It's worse now.
We gotta go to the Wooden Torrents again. See what he's got.
I need to go there with money.
Yeah, because
Found a better market too.
I know you told me.
Not really. Well, maybe. Because he's not all that big into the snacks.
Did he have the cherry blossom Kit Kats?
Those are.
Then I don't give a fuck.
I don't even think they make them anymore. I think
Yes,
it was a
they do.
limited edition.
They still make them. They're on.
Yeah, that's what you thought about those Pepsi
You didn't get
chips.
the special. You didn't get the
They're
special
uneven.
Pepsi either.
No, there was no special Pepsi. There were Pepsi Cheetos. And
Where are they?
eBay.
How much are they?
About
Like
$17.
I found them for like $6
They're not
a
there.
bag.
Yeah, Marco, check again. There's like 2 listings.
So it's almost normal price, is what you're telling me.
What?
He said $6 a bag.
But they're like little bags.
They only made little bags, but the thing is that all the listings he's talking about, and I know this because, like I said, I was trying to get it for you for Christmas, they're gone. There's like 2 listings. One guy wants like $17. The other one has it for $6, but it's bids.
I have found the Kit Kats though. They're like $18 for a bag, which I would pay.
I know you.
Because anyway, the Pepsi ones, they started selling them in August, and they stopped selling them in September. I didn't know this, otherwise I would have had, I would have started looking for them sooner. I had like 8 people looking for them. Can't find them. Although they do have a Pepsi special now, but there's nothing. It's not a special taste. It's just that it's supposed to help fight fat.
Album of the year, Dream Theater, self-titled.
Actually, I haven't heard that one. I gotta hear
That's
that.
my favorite of all of them. Like full album, I can listen to the whole thing because I can't listen to all their albums like fully. Although Change of Seasons I count as one album because the other shit is covers, so they don't really count. So I guess you could listen to that one. It's like, here's this 20-minute song, all right, and here's like this really weird version of Another One Bites the Dust. I didn't like the new Avenged Sevenfold.
No, there's only like 2 good songs on
was-
it.
it was
That was,
just-
I would say, if anything, that's my most disappointing album of this year.
See, what Mike Portnoy leaves alone.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
He
that's
left
just
the big voice.
suffers.
the drummer they got is so slow. I think honestly think that's what's handicapped it because the drummer on it was so slow. I mean, if you listen to all the other albums, they always had a fast drummer. Like this one, I don't even think this guy did any double pedal throughout the whole album.
Couldn't afford it.
Beat per pedal.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying.
You're using too many notes. We're gonna have to cut that down.
No, that's what I'm just saying. It's just like it seems like it was way too slow because of that. I mean, I listened to the drumming and the drumming was just so slow compared to the rest. Because even like that one song that came, the guitars are playing a bit faster, but the drumming is still so slow. It's like it probably could have been a lot better if they had a faster drummer.
Phone of the year: Samsung Galaxy Note 3.
That's a gimme.
Yes.
Runner up: Nexus 5.
Yeah. Still a good phone for the price. Best phone for under $400.
Yeah,
$350 or whatever it is.
Worst phone of all, Evo 3D.
You
No,
You chose to get that date to me.
My Palm Trio 700 was pretty shitty.
Okay, well, I'll give you that one.
I had Windows Mobile 5.
Your
Okay,
mom's
worst Android,
Your
Evo
mom's
3D.
phone.
No. Worst Android would be Timmy's Evo 3D. It had the worst screen that would scroll on its own.
No, pushed its own buttons.
Fucking Skynet.
Seriously.
Marco, put the phone down.
I'm looking for something.
He's looking for those Pepsi
You
Cheetos.
can look for it later. I don't give a shit right now.
Don't you want barbecue sauce Cheetos?
No?
Barbecue
I don't-
sauce Cheetos isn't hard to find.
I wouldn't imagine that's not hard to find, no. Maybe for them,
All right, that's
What's
it.
the Japanese?
tomato paste for them must be different.
It's like high school. I gotta take it away from him.
I don't think he's changed that much since high school.
I don't think he's changed at all. I've known him since high school.
Same slacker.
Same
Wow.
bus rider.
Ooh.
You take that back, you whore.
Get a license.
That is an insult to me and me.
All those who care. Wow, he doesn't even care about himself.
Yeah.
Shit.
No self-confidence. Actually, I have another biggest surprise of 2013. Might be bigger than Mike. Marco found himself a third time.
Nothing's
Possibly.
official. There's nothing official.
Hey, look,
He's still gotta talk to it.
Close enough.
There's nothing official yet.
Okay, runner up. If you don't know what that is, you can ask me after the show. And I will.
I like how he's talking to the audience like they can walk up to him.
It's good.
Quite.
PM.
Well, we could go Mike's increasing distance.
Oh, well. See, Mike's like a comet.
Black?
It only comes around every 6 years.
It's something like that. It has an elliptical orbit that goes. You're like, oh, I'm going really far away. And then he comes back in. Oh, coming in fast. Hey, what's going on? And he's gone.
Somehow that analogy doesn't seem right.
Fast. Doesn't stay around for much. Doesn't accomplish anything.
Actually,
Extremely old.
It's like the mailman. You know when you're going to see him, but you see him for a very short amount of time.
Yeah. Dorothy's gonna have to fucking compete with that.
yeah, seriously.
Best turtle of the year. Second year running.
And of course, as you say that, she's going to try and climb out.
Like, yeah, I gotta accept my award. Damn, Rock.
I'd like to thank all the little people.
Just give me some damn lettuce. That's all she cares about, the fucking lettuce.
She made a splash.
He said lettuce. Still trying to swim away.
That's faster than Marco has ever been.
That's true.
Well, it actually climbed up on something, so that's another accomplishment that Marco still has yet to achieve. Well, unless you count a chair.
What would be best movie? Star Trek didn't come out this year, did it?
Yeah, Into
Wrath of
Darkness?
Khan?
Yeah.
Into Darkness came out this year.
Wrath of Khan.
The Hobbit.
No, that was last year. Well,
This month?
no,
Be the one that's out right now.
You said The Hobbit. You didn't specify the subtitle.
Didn't think I had to.
I haven't seen it, so I guess we can't go that route.
We have.
It's very likely I'll probably make that my one, so I'll say so.
See, I would say Star Trek. I didn't really like the new one.
Yeah, no, you keep saying that.
I really like the first one, but this one I didn't care for.
Yet you watch movies like 50 First Dates and
50 First Dates.
and the drunk one where the guy with the beard that I don't know his name.
Wow. Right.
Hangover?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just kind of said in my head, like, what the fuck is he talking
Yeah,
about?
well, no. Afterwards, I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, that's probably what he's talking about. But then again, it's like, okay, well, he's the one person in the world that's like, oh, well, that's a bad movie.
And you like Lady Gaga.
You like Marco.
You're making a lot of assumptions here. Ah, you like that line.
Coming from someone who likes beats, I'm sorry, too.
Oh.
And?
Ricochet. Just saying.
And?
Well, have you not seen his hat? Of course he likes beats.
So classy. Much trend.
Coming from
Best
your
meme of the year.
glasses.
Much warm. Yes, best meme of the year. I don't care what anyone says. Doge.
Chibi.
Must. We have to invest in some Doge coins.
Forgot that was a thing.
It is a thing.
Is it still a
Yes,
thing? I thought it
it's
was
still a
fake.
thing.
Oh, wow.
I still don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Doge coins.
Fucking competing with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
Bad investment of the year. Bitcoin.
Not for the people that did it 6 months ago.
Wait until it crashes.
The people that did it
Big
6
crash.
months ago and
The
sold right now.
Bitcoin crash 2014 is coming.
All the people that have the graphics cards that can handle that shit. 6 fucking graphics cards. People are buying Titans left and right. Just so they can mine Bitcoins. It's crazy.
Don't ask. If you don't know, don't ask.
Don't know.
Timothy has no idea. Don't
It's
ask.
virtual currency.
I
That-
kind of got that.
But you have to mine it. You have to like figure out the hash codes and shit. So you have to tell your computer to run this program, but it's so memory intensive that your CPU would not do it. You have to use your graphics card.
Faster memory.
Yep.
A little bit less latency because everything's on one board.
Okay, but what's the point?
That you mine it and you invest a small amount of money and it turns into a lot of money.
People
Basically, as far as I understand it, it's kind of like folding at home. You know how folding you would work on like, solving the thing and that would be yours.
Yeah.
It's the same idea. You're trying to unlock the pattern for a currency and then that turns into real money.
Okay, but the thing is how does it turn into real money?
It has value. People are putting a lot of stock in it. They're trying to push it through like government law to make it a currency, official virtual currency.
Okay, but I'm still not seeing an end game because at least folding at home.
The end game is people are gonna get fucked.
The end game right now is people are trying to make money off of it.
I know, but it's like I don't see.
It's confusing.
I understand you're asking for a purpose.
Yeah.
There really isn't one.
That okay. Well, see, that's what I was getting at because like folding at
Yeah.
home, it had the cancer research behind
Yeah, well,
it. That was
this is
its.
to get rich as fuck a fake currency.
Yeah, but the thing is like, who's gonna buy it to give you the money?
Morons.
And what are they gonna do it when they have it?
Be morons. With virtual coins.
Try to invest into it's a short-term thing that will make some people have a lot of money. Some people are going to get very rich off of this.
This is like a pyramid scheme.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I see.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why people are trying to get this. They're trying to take advantage of it. It's died down a lot right now, but 6 months ago, anyone that invested made like 50 to 60 times their whatever they invested initially. Right now, if they sold it right now, it's grown that much. It's grown a lot in the last 6 months.
Okay.
But once it dies out,
I
it's
have not heard anything about this.
Bitcoin, and then Dogecoin is like.
I'm gonna go Dogecoin.
Yes, Dogecoin, much currency, so virtual, very wow.
I think that's something I get behind.
Bark.
See, that's what she got me for Christmas.
Dogecoin
Winter card.
Yes. I still have to apply that decal on your 3DS.
I finally charged it after getting back from Australia.
Uh,
I guess I should talk about that a little bit. I can't get into real big details, but I had to go to Australia on business. I went there for the first time for a week.
he met with some koalas. You know, video game
Also-
Didn't bring one back, God damn it.
Also known as Australians. For those in Australia, this might... I don't think I don't call it an insult, but for those of you in America, if you've been to California, it reminds me a lot of California. In a lot of ways. If you've never been to California, then I have no analog for you.
Space.
Except for the
Australia.
fact that they drive...
Is it
wrong
like
side of
Space Australia?
No.
Oh, it's not.
Were people red?
No, actually. And no one said cunt at all. Not a single person. There was a lot of people who said shit. Shit was used a lot more than any other word, any other curse word. There was a lot of that. I got called a bloke once. That was interesting. I didn't know how I felt about that. But very
I was a perv.
I wasn't sure if it was like... I was like...
I will accept this.
I'm not-
You just let it happen.
I was like, this is very un-American. I tried my best while I was there to not be like a fucking blatant American.
I see Bobby with an English to English dictionary.
I had to, the most confusing thing was how they calculate prices for gas, and they don't call it gas station. They don't even refer to it as a petrol station. For what they call it. Some will, but I said when there's one point I had to take a taxi to get back to my motel, and I told the taxi driver, "Oh, up here, right next to the gas station." You know what the fuck I was talking about, and I just said it kind of just, I didn't even think about it. He was all confused. This is a gas station, gas? Oh, that's right. Wait a minute.
Koala juice.
I also got to see the Utes, and those are fucking awesome. They're everywhere. Like, they're like the Toyota trucks of Australia kind of thing. Like, everybody has one. They have different versions for, like, businesses and stuff like that. Like, they're everywhere. And the really super versions are very nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like I've heard that those are very popular there,
And
so
they're-
that doesn't surprise me.
And they're relatively inexpensive.
And you didn't bring back one? Why? Boss got a helicopter. Could have flew.
Actually, he said it could carry, that his helicopter could carry. His helicopter is equipped where he could, like when they're fire season, they could put a water bucket on it.
Little 5-gallon Home Depot bucket.
Yes.
Anyway, in my head, it's careful, guys. It's a big load. We've done everything we could.
It's kind of sad when the tank and the helicopter holds more gas.
They're putting out the fire in one bucket at a time.
The bucket's got a hole.
No,
Reduced drag.
it's windy. We lost a gallon.
Whatever.
They're just throwing vapor on it.
I got to fly in my first helicopter. Flew around Brisbane. I was in Brisbane, which is not a touristy place. It's really actually a place for business. In fact, downtown's known as a CBD, which is Central Business District. It tells you how touristy it is.
Watch it. Show it.
Yeah, I
Hitting
know
us
you.
with acronyms.
Watch out, he's a
New
he's a native now.
Yes, I am.
I went to the CBD with the TVD. Got me
No, I have my shots. I'm like you.
a CBA.
Dog catcher's gonna come and fucking find me because you're around
DOG.
here.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a
Doesn't have
license.
tags, not spayed.
He doesn't have a license.
So yeah, that was very the most interesting part was the flight, which I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to handle, and it was okay because I just stayed awake. There's no sleeping.
What was worse for you, the flight to or from?
2? Oh, absolutely 2.
Yeah.
It's longer, about an hour or so.
So that's
And then I had
difference.
everything in my head. Like I haven't, I'm not gonna get into details.
Oh, you
of this,
were
like,
you were worried.
yeah,
a bit,
but I had
right?
reasons to be like, fuck,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it was the same for me when I went to Japan. The flight there was a lot worse because, I mean, I had a window seat right next to the engine.
If things pan out, I don't want the window seat. I don't care. I'm serious. Just
I get the aisle seat so I can get out easy.
that's what I want.
The problem.
Seniority.
Wait, but see, the thing
I'll
is.
take the middle seat as long
Wait,
as
wait,
I'm
wait,
not
wait,
in
wait,
the.
wait, wait, because I got one. If the exit is closer to the wall, so you want the window seat.
No, I'm going to the back of the plane where you feel it the most. You know, it's like here's an analogy for you, Marco. You know, like you walk the plank and then you flip like a piece of wood and goes on the end. Not so much in the front.
Better.
That's where you are.
Have you ever walked on a diving board?
Unfortunately.
Yes. So imagine doing that at 10,000 feet,
So you want a high dive?
going 600 miles an hour over the Pacific Ocean.
You want a high dive with a breeze?
No particular place to land except for in the ocean.
Landing in the ocean isn't bad.
At a high rate of speed.
Just gotta worry about all the fish.
Big fish with big teeth.
What's this nice gray one coming at me?
It's
looks
smiling.
friendly. It's got a lot of teeth. Yeah, don't worry, Mark.
That's assuming you make it to that point. He'd asphyxiate on his own.
Well,
Yeah, I don't want to sit next to the window if that happens. That's all I'm saying.
mind you,
And he wants to go to Japan?
I do, and I will power through it, but I don't want to sit next to the window. That's all
I was gonna say, because I mean the flight's no better.
I don't care.
It's still 14 hours.
I'm just saying I will do it, but I don't want to sit next to the window.
I'd sit next to the window. I just don't want to be near the engine again.
Well, he'll be cherry then, I guess.
I will be cherry.
No, I don't want him leaning on me, especially he leans left.
I'm gonna be.
I don't know. I'm
aisle.
leaning right
He
now.
would be
Wait,
on
I
me.
am. Oh shit. Oh,
But
I lean towards Timmy.
but,
you-
if,
that's
if we're on a plane like this, you're gonna lean. Oh no, yeah, he would be leaning. Oh yeah, that's fine. He'll
I lean towards Timmy. I just noticed that.
That's magnetism.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm attracted to you.
Mike's gonna get jealous.
What kind do one of you two? And I'll see if I'm next to you two. Which one do I lean towards?
I would say Mike has a bigger pull.
Well, anywho, yeah, that'll be interesting. No. When I went, it was interesting. Like I said, it's you don't realize how Western the Western world is until you go to another country of Her Majesty, or former colony of Her Majesty. You realize it really hits you like, man, this is just Western culture in general. You know, never been somewhere that's not that. Obviously, Timmy has, but well, I don't know. Mexico's.
Mexico's pretty Americanized, dude.
It is. No, I felt more foreign in Mexico than I did in Australia. By a large.
And I'll
large
probably
factor.
say it's the language barrier.
That does play a part, but even just mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah, but again,
I'm not saying it's a total conversion, Timmy.
no, but I'm still saying it's still because again, I've been to both.
You don't remember anything.
Yes, I
You
do.
were eating dirt.
It was sand.
Clog your head.
It was sand, and that's good for you because it's got minerals in it or something like that.
All the silicates. Timmy's a plant.
It's ground up rocks.
Figured this out.
Got my vitamin B. My vitamin D stands for dirt.
Anyway, that was interesting. Didn't have a car, so I couldn't do anything I really wanted to. Walked around as much as I could. There's a lot of hills there.
Wow, you're gonna die.
Well, he's renting the car then.
Two things about why he can't. One, no license. Well, three things.
No, he's gonna. If certain thing pans out, he gets his fucking license.
One, no license, no international license, and three, he's not
You
25.
don't need to have an international license.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. License a license.
In some countries,
I
you
don't
need to
know.
have.
Not there.
Okay, maybe not there, but I know like
The
in.
Aussies, Karen.
Okay, well, like I
Not
said,
giving anything away that way, but Karen would not be able to do what she does.
okay, well, I'm just saying because in some countries you're only allowed to drive for like 2 weeks.
The thing you have to have there is a visa, which is $20.
Yeah, but also to rent a car, Mr. needs to be 25 for the insurance.
That's true.
It's not my fault I'm not 25.
Wait, you're gonna be 23?
22.
No.
23.
23. Yeah. Our special friend is gonna be 22.
I mean, Marco's special friend?
Yes, special friend.
Super special friend?
Don't summon it.
But we haven't said his name.
Don't
Isn't he-
summon it.
Isn't he like Beetlejuice? Say his name 3 times?
Christmas is already over.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, the date at the start of this didn't say that.
I'm just saying. I'm repeating. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they were so bored with you they fell asleep and woke up.
Well,
right
it's
now.
still more information.
more
that's-
than you've been doing all the talking. So.
No, you were talking about being like you're like Infinite's like Grace came over, smooch.
Cricket.
New Year's like right around the corner.
New Year's is like next week.
It's like
I find that weird. That it's like in the middle of the week. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't like that it's on Tuesday.
Is that New Year's Eve is Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So New Year's Day is Wednesday. Back to work normal on Thursday. Yeah, people are gonna be working until Friday. That's stupid.
Well, I like that, I have New Year's Eve off, but I have to go to work at 1:30 on New Year's Day.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say as far as camera?
Well, it has a name now.
Yay!
Cameron the camera.
We gotta put googly eyes on it.
Got a Canon T3i.
God damn it, we need to buy googly eyes.
No.
Yes.
No.
If you angle the lens cap just right and you put them right underneath the flash, it would be a face.
You're not doing anything with the camera.
I know where you can get small ones.
Awesome.
And it's taking awesome pictures. The video, we haven't really did anything in the daylight yet. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed by what it's done.
So video should improve with the site as time goes on now.
And quantity of
Yeah.
shot video.
I like who's saying that.
Yeah, seriously.
What? Quantity of video is gonna improve?
Timmy, do you remember when the Elgato first broke?
No, I don't. It's been that long.
I've lost track of time.
I've been to the post office maybe 20 times since then.
I told you to remind me that one week, and you didn't remind me. I told you.
Why do I have to remind you for what's in your
Because I have
house?
horrible memory. I will admit that. And I told you.
It's in your house.
I know it's in my house.
How am I going to remember it when it's not even here? If it was here, I'd probably remember it.
Well, I'll bring it here then, and then you would remember.
No, if you can remember to bring it here, why don't you get your ass down to the post office? Your post office is right down the block.
It's like all the way down the block. I'll bring it out because I do have to take care of that before the warranty runs out.
I've heard this. I'm losing track. I should
it's probably
start.
not even.
We should put a penny in a jar every time he says it. Be rich.
You'd have like 6 pennies.
More than that.
6.2 million pennies?
6 pennies. Maybe 10
Be
pennies.
Scrooge McDuck with coins right now.
Maybe 15 pennies. No more than 20.
Dozen.
Maybe 25?
Million.
Anyway, Steam sales going on right now. Pretty fucking disappointing.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when the autumn sale was way better than this.
And we were complaining about the goddamn autumn sale.
Yeah, it's like, why are they having an autumn sale when they got a winter sale? And then it's like, wait, what the fuck is this? And seriously, the only good sale thing I've seen was that Skyrim was cheaper now than it was on the autumn sale.
And it'll be $5 next year.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't surprise me.
No, I mean that'll be like the first sale, and then it'll be $250 at some point.
That'll be one. I'll say
That'll
that'll
be a flash sale, $250.
I'll say
And
that.
then everybody get
It'll be 7.
Although
7
I
now.
guess the
Was it 7 now?
I bought it for $750.
$750.
It'll be
Because the
5
autumn
then.
sale was $15. That's why I got it now because it was $750, and I bought it then because
It'll be
that
10
was
with all
cheapest.
the DLC.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
and that'll probably be when I buy the DLC for it. Because I do
I-
want to get it, but I'm gonna wait till that's on sale and I can afford it better.
The one that's shocking, sorta, is that they gave Half-Life 2 away
I mean, Left 4 Dead 2.
I mean,
Left 4 Dead 2.
2. For
Yeah,
free. You know why?
Yes, I saw.
Because they did the same thing for Postal.
No.
I'm
Portal.
tired. What the
Portal.
hell is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. It's,
Yeah,
it's not it's just me.
we gotta cut it.
Okay, Portal free, and then they hyped it up for Portal 2. The same way.
They released Portal for free 13 months before they released Portal 2.
They released, yeah, because that was when they did the Mac compatibility.
Right,
'cause
but
they released it for
they're
free.
saying that if everything pans out, since they know for a fact Left 4 Dead 3 is in development, that they're assuming that they hopefully are doing the same thing for that. They're releasing Left 4 Dead 2 for free, and hopefully in 13 months we're going to see Left 4 Dead 3. I mean, they're releasing 2 for free, and we'll see 3.
It's Valve. They won't release a game with 3. It'll be Left 4 Dead 2 Episode 2.
Left 4 Dead 2, Source Engine 2, Episode 2.
Yeah. Left 2 Dead.
Wow.
And then instead of having 4 people, you only have 2.
6 for Dead.
Half for Life 1.
Wow.
Swords.
Wow. Alright, let's end it here.
Yes.
Alright, everyone, that's basically a bullshit show. Last one of the year, Game of the Year, Last of Us, worst game, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Last of Us was the worst game?
No. Fuck, I'm tired.
Skip the recap.
Mark was a bitch.
Okay, well, continue there then.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, so... Oh, I guess I should give a certain metric. We had 400,000 more views this year than last year. So we had about 1.7 million this year. And we had...
That's
Just subtracted. I don't want to do math right now.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that either.
So hopefully if YouTube doesn't keep fucking with us, not just us specifically, gaming channels in general, we'll continue to see a growth because we see major players leaving YouTube forever right now because of the way they're acting.
Yep.
So, but that could also mean good things for smaller channels because that means the big ones leave, people look for content. I've seen a weird spike in uploaded videos too. Like weird.
Like a weird view spike?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a culmination of that, plus people being on vacation right now. Plus,
Yeah,
let's be honest, people.
You got to figure a lot of people are on hiatus, and
There's that, and
Like video, like I did.
I still believe that people just aren't buying games as much as they used to because money's tight.
No, I just.
well, no, I think it's because there's not
no,
much out
I
there.
uploaded.
Money's tight anyways.
I-
Though why are you gonna buy all these games if they're shitty?
I uploaded a video, the video test.
Yeah.
Of me playing the guitar with the camera.
Yeah.
It had 50 views in 2 hours.
Yeah, well that's
That
like
almost never
it's a
happens.
combination of everything. It's people that are subscribing.
I've just been seeing that happen a lot, just in general.
We need to start pushing for more subscribers.
We need to start pushing more content.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll get the fucking thing.
Oh,
I
I
know,
wanna
I
hear-
know. I've
I
said
wanna
it
hear from
50
you.
million times.
How many times? We had 2 episodes of Persona. I was gone for how long?
Yeah, I also told you we didn't have a chance to do anything because he was working.
We were both.
I was
You
working.
could have done it on your capture.
I did tell you he was going to say that.
Yeah, I knew. Well, yeah, I knew he was gonna say, but ask my mom. I was helping her with all kinds of stuff. I honestly did not have a chance to do anything. Because, as a matter of fact, I kept
He's
talking to
had
you.
my
trying to figure
Xenogears
out-
for 6 months. Haven't seen a single fucking thing.
I don't have a way of recording because the thing is fucked up.
I wonder why. Well, regardless. Waiting for the PS4 firmware update. Although I'm, right now I'm not too miffed because
There's nothing on it.
it's not much to record. I can't remember what the first major game release is going to be.
Was Watch Dogs? How
that
far
got
does that go?
delayed.
No, I knew it got delayed, but I
Late.
wasn't
That's
sure.
March.
Next year.
No,
Was
late
it?
March.
That
March.
was
No, yeah,
First quarter was March.
It was still supposed to be first quarter, but I think it was late first quarter.
still not January.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, late first quarter would be March, yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up, but I can't remember.
No, but I think that was supposed to be like the big release, unless Infamous is coming out before that.
No.
Yeah,
Is
May,
it?
May.
May.
Okay, so that's late second quarter.
Yeah, that'll be the E3 game of like, oh my god, did you guys play it? Oh, it'll be that thing, I'm sure. Drive Club actually is going to be coming soon.
Unless they delay that again.
I don't think so. I think that's going to come out. I know some of the Japanese launch title games got pushed. I was reading about that. That got a second pre-order thing bonus for Japanese. Sold out like in 10 minutes on Amazon.
There's actually a Japanese game I'm really looking forward to. It's the Shonen Jump Fighter.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Yakuza, fucking ancient... Everybody has the same face, Yakuza.
No, if it was still the modern day one, then I'd want to play it. But that one, I mean, it looks good, but I have less interest in play that one because I don't know the complete backstory of it, especially since the first one never came out here.
Swords. They got swords. They're shooting each other with flint pistols.
Okay, minus the flint pistols, the modern one had that.
And the pagodas are real buildings, not fireworks.
Cut it there.
Wow.
Just cut it there. That's it. Done.
Well, happy 2013, everyone.
You know what sucks is he said that, and I miss those old pagoda fireworks.
That's the
Have
ones
you
I'm
ever seen
referring
those?
to. And for some reason, I went shaking now.
I'm surprised he knows what that is. Because they stopped making those a long time ago. I wouldn't have think he'd ever seen one.
I did.
And then I drop them in the river and they glow.
If you dropped it in a river, it wouldn't light.
No, they float. They're cardboard. They're like lamps.
But who was Lamp?
Pagoda is.
Full circle.
It's Marowak.
Saddest moment.
Yes, saddest moment 2013.
Oh,
Pokemon Origins anime.
best anime of 2013. Pokemon.
Yeah.
I would say I like that.
Biggest.
I like that
biggest
better than 3.0.
Biggest anime surprise. The fact that got
How
made.
much 3.0 kind of sucked?
Well,
3.0 did not suck.
it was.
You don't have to.
I was kind of disappointed.
I liked the first 15 minutes?
20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes, and then I can stop watching after that point.
I liked it.
Like,
It's like, alright, let's walk out of the
let's
theater.
watch
now.
Shinji do a...
Okay, well then
do
you know
what?
what? You can both stay here then.
No, well, I'll watch the first 20 minutes, and then I'll go outside and wait for you.
I was like, because that's what I was decided I was going to get you for Christmas, but fuck you now.
Alright. Thanks for listening.